How many candies? Candies.
Levels, 1,000 levels of Candy Crush.
It's levels, baby.
You still playing that?
El Diablo.
When I get
Like 4 years ago.
Yo, but guess
when
what?
I'm on the airport, that should be fun, yo.
Guess what,
¿Qué
niggas?
pasó?
Them layovers be crazy.
Yo.
Live from West Jersey is the WASHED podcast.
Yeah, I forgot. He said if you gonna do that, you gotta turn it up. Yo, man, guess what though, man? We back.
We never
And
left.
we're black.
Back like I left my car keys.
Oh.
Most of us.
Asterisk. I'm not gonna get woke on you, but asterisk.
Oh yeah, ass.
Asterisk.
He said, "Oh."
We can't
So
jack
when you
that.
said most of us were black, what were you implying by looking at me?
Yes. Good.
Because my father is African American.
Huh?
So, what episode is this?
Your grandfather is African American.
Capítulo 70
Yo, I have no fucking clue what episode it
Yo
is.
quiero decir.
Roddy,
Episode number 1.
don't say that it's 80, bro.
It's 80, bro.
Yo, it's not 80,
Yo
bro.
tenía que
76.
adivinar.
It's episode
Ah, 74. No.
Adivinar. If I had to adivinar,
episode 80.
I would say it's
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
not adivinar.
Oh no. Oh.
Eliminate?
It's
Adivina.
75.
Eso fue lo que yo
75.
dije.
See, I said
Si yo tenía
76.
que te adivinar.
Yeah.
So damn, we had 3/4 100.
Yeah, I mean. So capítulo número 75 of the Wash This
No one wants to guess what that was.
podcast.
Not at all.
You want to tell us?
It means guess.
Ah.
Adivinar.
A defunct
What is it?
brand.
Guess. Oh, adivinar.
Adivinar.
Remember Hugo Boss?
And today's word of the word of the day is la palabra para hoy.
Es adivinar,
Adivinar.
which means guess. Yes.
Nar.
Yeah, I did roll my R. You caught
No,
that.
I'm saying Scoop did. I'm
Tiger.
proud of him.
Rrr.
Hugo
I mean,
Boss
un
and
poquito.
DKNY.
But yo, I'm Scoop here with the homies, man. Rich, wealthy ass nigga Roddy.
Rich as shit, nigga, Roddy.
Look at his
Yo,
sneakers.
Can I get a loan, yo?
Moderate.
The wealthiest.
You wanna get a loan with
of
him?
the
No,
wealthiest.
a loan.
Cash on the
Gotta
dash.
relax.
Change for the
am
flame.
moderately successful. Roddy.
Menudo.
Moderately successful.
Dollars
How you
that'll
doing,
make
man? You
them
good?
holler.
I'm doing wonderful. Wonderful.
Yo, Ivan, who just happens to be a mechanic.
Squad.
Shout out to all the mechanics.
Miguelito
You
McFly.
also a mechanic.
Yes, Fly nigga on your timeline.
Domestic or foreign or both?
Diesel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting real monies.
And
I heard that it's actually easier to work on them big ass
That's
trucks.
hearsay.
That's hearsay.
It is, in my opinion. I do buses.
Yeah, because
So-
I got a friend who works on airplanes. He's like, yo, it's easier than all.
you
these
see, he said
No doubt.
he works on buses. He had to flex on them. My
No, it's
friend
not-
works
no,
on
it's-
airplanes.
It's not a flex. It's a like a.
I got a friend that works
military.
on space
You
shuttles.
like service
I got a friend that works on
fleets?
space
Yo, I
shuttles.
know him too.
Yeah.
Bro, Jamil?
Yes,
Well, hold on, wait. We didn't introduce him yet.
didn't get
So,
that for
so let me
you.
ask him without introducing him.
All right, go ahead.
You work on fleets?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
That's it. That's what's up.
So
So if I brought a Freightliner, I could come to you and you could help me out.
I could.
Freight or Freightliner?
Whatever you want to say. it.
Freightliner.
Freight.
Pretty sure it's freight.
Whatever. He said he can work on
What's
it. It don't matter what
Is
it
it October yet?
Survey says
Yo,
Freightliner.
the number one answer. All right, man. So today on the pod, man, we have a special guest, man. Y'all actually have already met him now.
Yes, sir.
The homie, man, Jamil Cobb, man. Make some noise for Jamil Cobb. I just want to give a small, background. You feel me? My man Jamil is an artist by every definition of an artist, man. I done heard this man. I heard music that this man's made. I've supported clothing lines. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the one he's wearing, No Days Off. I ain't got a spicy joint like that though. That shit.
I got you.
I need me one of them. But now he has some real innovative endeavors going on.
Yeah,
that
he's a breakdancer.
we want to dive into. So Jamil, man, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Name is Jamil Cobb. My company is called NDO Productions. Underneath the umbrella, you have No Days Off, Always Working, and Black Electric. My everything that I do is based off music. Music is like my foundation. But one thing that I found out when music is limited. Some things I can't put into words. Some ideas I can't express just through 16 bars. So I always looked at it like, I know it's a lot of MCs, a lot of people that's out there that maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you didn't get that deal yet. I always say, look at it like this. If you were successful and you had all the opportunities in front of you, what else would you do? What rapper you know who just rap now, right? So it's just like, think about those ideas and execute them now. Don't wait until the deal come. Figure out how you can take all of these things and utilize them now. So the next endeavor right now I got is it's an art collection that's based off of sneakers, and it's called The Last Sneakers on Earth.
The Last Sneakers on Earth. I saw like a little spicy video you posted.
Yeah.
Like some post-apocalyptic.
No doubt.
What'd you say, 2050?
2050.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
2050, a variant of COVID comes through, and it is
Zeta.
right. And it is unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm fucking
right?
nice with this, bro.
You know what I mean? Zeta comes through. It's unstoppable. And the only way that they can save the human race is to leave Earth. So they take who can afford it, and they go to Mars. Everybody.
The white people.
Right.
The moderately successful.
Right.
Run this back. This is a movie.
This is this is the concept behind the artwork. So this is what
I'm with you.
Right?
Okay, I'm listening.
He's caught up now.
Right. So all the rich people, they go to Mars. This is 2050.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
This is a movie you watched that inspired you?
No, this is my actual
This is
concept.
your idea. This is
mine.
You
This
said,
I
yo,
came
I'm
up.
going to do art. My expression is expressing this backstory.
Right.
I'm listening.
All right.
Okay.
So
50 years.
50 years
new
goes
COVID,
by.
Zeta,
Right.
30 years.
30 years go by. New COVID. Niggas is going to
No
Mars.
more drugs for you.
Nigga, why can't I recap? You don't recap? You don't like make sure
He's
you
in the
into-
middle of capping.
I'm thorough like that. I'm thorough like that.
He recaps the cat.
Anywho, I'm up to date.
Okay.
Cool.
So once they get to Mars, they need to figure out what happened over the past 50 years on Earth. So they send a recovery team, the MRT, Mars Recovery Team, back to Earth to find out and get artifacts to bring back to Mars, because everybody who's there now.
Mars Recovery Team.
Right, MRT.
And they gotta go.
You got shirts for MRT?
Yeah, but I was just about to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I was just
Can,
about
can
to
I
say.
be on the Mars recovery team?
No
That's-
doubt.
That's hard.
That is what you need. You need to sell
Oh.
that whole story.
Well, it's just,
right,
yeah.
That's what he's
No,
doing.
no.
He's
The
doing.
story is for that, but the
No,
whole
there
story.
are
Yeah,
things
let's
in the
do his
workings.
art
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Let's do
but
him.
Yo,
He's
when
doing his art
when
thing.
he said Mars
Now
recovery team,
niggas is recapping. He ain't even finished his Now I'm not, but
Re-recap.
no, I was
fucking with Riri?
It was like, hold
we
on,
don't
let me
say
make
that no
sure I'm
more.
with you up until now.
He's a fashion killer.
So, they send the Mars Recovery Team to Earth,
Right.
for the purpose of retrieving art.
Artifacts.
Artifacts.
Right.
Not art.
No,
Artifacts.
artifacts. Once they get there, they find the last sneakers on Earth. They bring them back to Mars. So when you look at these are actually shipping crates. So that they put whatever they find, they put them inside shipping crates and put them back. So when you find on there, it's like biohazard, because Earth, the air has gotten so toxic.
There's no more
that
trees.
Whenever air touches human blood, it becomes, because you already have metal in your blood, so it becomes magnetic. So when you see all the metal pieces, it's basically blood has gotten on that shoe, and everything metal around it stuck to it. So you see like the on that one, he got the arrow in the back of his head, so he got shot in the back of the head.
There's no
blood,
good rocks for your
everything
rocky to
stuck
eat.
to it. You know what I'm saying?
Not to interrupt you,
Right.
but I have to.
Huh.
He didn't just take something and say, "Let me make this." He put a whole story, like a
Yeah,
whole
I'm waiting for a superhero to pop out
outline
of here.
behind it, and that's why
Black Electric Man.
No doubt.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that right there is art. You know what I'm saying? Just what you did is art. You know what I'm saying? And then the outcome of your
Actually,
art turned into more art.
That
Right.
sounds like shrooms.
So
I I'm actually sober. Like I don't smoke or drink. But it's just like there was a time I never did shrooms, but there was a time I was a dedicated weed head. Scoop can attest to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all have been.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like you get to a point where sometimes clarity provides you in parts of your brain that you never got to before too.
That is true.
So,
You know what I mean?
This copper tone on
Right.
the piece, you're saying to me this is magnetic blood.
No, so what happens is you figure if you take anything that's toxic, you have
Yeah.
to seal it. So the
Yes.
paint really represents them sealing, try to keep it from
I
being
see.
too radioactive.
Mm.
You know what I'm
see.
saying? So they have to make it decorative because you figure anything they bring back is always about money. So when they bring these things back, they know that there's rich people on Mars. They're gonna pay whatever for these things. But on the same note, it's the same way they robbing Africa to get diamonds. They coming back to Earth and robbing these artifacts. And in like each piece is almost like if you was to go to Africa and find Shaka Zulu's spear. People fought for these things. So everything that's on there served a purpose. So it's a saw blade on the back because I have to live. It's iron, metal, laces because laces. How long are laces gonna last?
Oh, hold on, I mean, because you are getting real descriptive with these joints, and we need to show the people. But before we show them what they look like,
We have a hip-hop
talk about
podcast.
your art show.
Okay, all right. So the art show we're actually showing is 3 sets. So every is 3 pair of the Jordan 1s, Jordan 2s, and Jordan 3s. Each piece has an accent piece to it, and each
Pair of 3s.
Yes. I actually have the keychains of the 3s that I'm gonna give everybody, so you can have a little, little memento.
Before I stop you here,
We just won.
I got a question. I got a real question for you. Where did you find Jordan 2s?
Oh, I actually have.
Hey, yo, oncoming guests. Oh,
You
no,
gotta-
no,
you gotta
Japan
bring
be
shit.
fronting too. All right, Japan killed the guest game. Yeah, you killing the guest game too.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up.
Japan came with gifts though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Japan be
yeah.
killing the guest games. I
So-
almost fronted on Penn.
So wait,
I missed that episode.
your show though, where is it? When is it?
It's going to be in Gloucester City, October 23rd.
Yes.
If you go to Instagram, follow Black Electric. That's me.
Yeah.
And within the next
There's
week
the
or so,
superhero.
it's going to be. But there's some stuff. You know what I mean? But basically, everything represents a person. So these shoes and things belong to some type of person who did something for his people and protected them. So there's a whole story, but I can't give away all of that.
He's there. He's there with it. So let's show the camera what they look like, man. All right. So what do we have
With a
here?
K.
With a K.
With a K.
Yeah,
Damn
yeah.
it, that was a feature. That definitely is something you'd want to
I was saying
No,
it.
my bad, my bad.
I'm a BLAK. No, but it's electric with a K.
BLAK.
Yeah, electric with a K.
Electric
Yeah,
with a
CK.
K, yeah.
I knew there was a K somewhere.
Yeah.
Electric with a K.
No doubt.
So
Yes.
what do we have here?
All right, so
wonderful.
the first one that you saying is a Jordan 1. That's called the Jigsaw one. All right, and then you got the mask over here, and then the mask is called because I actually finished that mask a few days ago, but No Last Words.
No last words.
Because he's
So
dead.
So y'all can't see the back, but it's a skull in there.
Yeah, the
Use that
mask
pause.
actually has a replica of a human skull inside the mask. So I tried to make it as if you was to go to a museum and see an actual piece of artifact. I wanted to have the same detail, and if you look inside that piece sticking up is the other half of the arrow. The tip of the arrow sticking out of the mesh. But
You have a Lowe's credit card?
Lowe's, I have a Home Depot.
Lowe's is black.
Hardware.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of hardware.
Support
The
black
pieces
if you
is
got a
pretty
crib, you
heavy.
better have a Home Depot credit card.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You
saying?
built that
Or Walmart.
glass casing.
Yeah, everything you see, I built by hand.
You also built that the
He said,
platform.
The platform,
you see.
everything you see.
You did the metal
table.
rivets. You made the
Everything.
metal.
Just not the table, Alvin. Everything else.
Is that real metal? Those nails in there?
Yeah, everything. Those are real nuts, real bolts, real everything.
What's that? What's that? Styrofoam?
That spray foam.
What's that?
What was it,
foam.
velvet? Yeah.
What is this, velvet?
All right. So
call it a
the
chandelier.
Jigsaw one,
Right.
And you said this one is called the
No Last Words.
No Last Words. That's the mask. So yo, make sure y'all check out on Instagram. Can you spell it out for them?
So it's BLACKELETRIK. Black Electric with a K at the end.
With a K. And
Chemical stickers?
Yes. He got
So
he got
if
an
you
art
look on that
show.
sticker, it says MRT. Yeah.
The Mars Recovery Team. So he got a show coming up. It's in Gloucester City. Go to the page. Go to his Instagram page. Check it out. He got information up there. October 23rd.
October 23rd.
October 23rd is going down, man. My man Jamil, he gonna kick it with us
I need
for
a
the
coat.
show.
I
need a Mars
did
coat.
all that shit.
I need a Mars recovery. I need a Mars recovery team.
Yeah, the coat. Yeah, the coat's crazy with a hat too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on the team. All right, we gonna move this, and we're gonna get busy.
Before we do this, real quick, just a quick question.
Sure.
What's the concept behind this jigsaw? I get it. It's a jigsaw in there, but like, what is?
Talking on my kid, yeah.
So the concept behind the saw was just survival. So that basically that he had to come up with a way, and then the story was that the person, he was a carpenter. So you're gonna, whenever you figure you're in a situation, you're gonna go back to what you know. So he's like, I got saw blades, and I'm gonna use this, almost like you would put a spur on a cowboy boot.
Okay, so this is like a weaponized shoe.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
And then the rods on the sides are almost like shocks. If you constantly on your feet, they give you that like that cushion. So you coming down, let's say you got to jump out a tree or something, you need that extra brace. And then the laces on there, if you have a screw, they actually tighten. They work. They tighten and loosen the shoe as you tighten and do the braces on the front.
Them Jordan 8Fs got nothing on this.
He just put a strong notch on the guest game.
Y'all about to customize cars now with storylines.
You can't just customize. You gotta do something different. Appreciate it.
Oh man, came through with the come throughs.
Original Jordan 3 joints.
Those are called the Golden Eagle 3s.
I'm up right now, and y'all not.
Oh, this is something you made.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not appreciating the fact that.
Oh, this is like
Some more of the last sneakers on earth.
This is not usually him.
Are these true blues?
He said these true blues. Yo, Roddy knowing the colorway through the gold.
Nah, that was crazy. Y'all should have had that on.
Now these are cement threes.
Nah,
asked-
nobody would ever do that to
He
cement
asked if they
threes,
was
bro.
true blues.
Did you use my
The threes. What
That
three?
was the threes.
Which
That was
ones?
the ones.
What color were
Those
this?
were the white with the red part on the
Fire red.
this nigga like an artist for real.
No, fire red alternatives.
No, like
All white with the red
bro.
back. That's true reds.
So, amazing work, bro.
Outrageous, amazing, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel honored to be in your presence, bro. Thank you for being here.
Yo,
and
man,
blessing
I
us with.
No
Yeah,
doubt,
yeah,
man. I
thank
appreciate the opportunity, man, and y'all what y'all doing. If y'all didn't provide this platform, I wouldn't be here. So
Peace.
it's an honor be among y'all, and I appreciate the opportunity.
One hand wash the
sincerely.
other, both wash the face. You know
No
what I mean?
doubt, no doubt.
So, we do have a hip hop podcast.
Let's
Man,
get
it's
it.
a
Let's get
conflict
it.
of
You know what I'm saying?
What a conflict of interest.
Oh man.
wanna go
That,
have
I
one
love to
too.
hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. The cause, John.
No, just the key change for right now. But everything, believe me, everything is in the works, man.
I'm
Gotta get a second car.
You got music for your.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get a second car so I can put
No, but
this
I
key
need
on.
it.
I got a key on this
All right,
chain.
that's what it is.
Love
That's what
it,
is.
love it. So
Nah,
this ain't on our topic list, but you know, there's no way that we could have today's episode without talking about what happened last night.
Huh?
What happened? I didn't do it.
What happened to that boy?
So last night there was a versus battle
Oh.
between Fat Joe and Ja Rule.
I heard it was the lowest watched.
Yo,
It might
I
have
keep it a
been
bean, yo. I stopped watching at the intermission. That shit pissed me off.
at the intermission.
A 30-minute intermission.
You ain't see Joe come out with the Louis shit?
My
What
nigga,
the-
I didn't stick around.
I didn't watch it
If
at
you
all.
did a quick change bang, like Beyonce type shit, I'd have been.
I mean, every
This
verse
nigga
doesn't
went-
have an
He
intermission,
went
but
to
sometimes
Crown
they
Fried
do.
Chicken. He was chilling for a minute.
Bro, not everybody's Beyonce. Everybody can't.
I mean,
be
you
Beyonce.
don't enjoy DJ spinning like hip hop records, like because they was
I was there
spinning,
for the show.
but they was spinning records. You in hip hop, nigga?
Sometimes.
Well, the Ja Rule and Fat Joe versus happened last night. It kind of went down exactly how I thought it was gonna go down. Did you watch it?
Wait, who you think?
Nah.
Who's your opinion on who you think took it?
Ja Rule.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, and look, and you know, full disclosure, you know, I'm more of a
So,
Fat
alright,
Joe
look,
rap fan
so-
than I am
Right.
Ja
All
Rule.
I can say is up to the intermission. So up to the intermission, you still think Ja Rule won?
I don't know when he started with the big records, because at first when he was trying to go like street for street with Fat Joe,
I didn't hear a street song from Ja Rule.
Holla
yeah,
Holla.
he did. Yeah, he did. He started before
Holla
Holla Holla.
Holla's not a
Before Holla Holla, he started with
Holla Holla's
motherfucking
not a street
Murdergram.
song?
He started with with DMX. Yeah, he started with.
That's the only shit. But everything he was playing in the beginning was him, Jay-Z, him, DMX. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit like that. He was doing shit like, but once it got to the Little Mo records, and
the Little Mo shit, he killed that. But you know what I'm saying? Again, that's not.
But did y'all peep that he said he wrote Jay-Z's verse for him?
Nah, he's bugging.
now he wrote the hook. He said I wrote it. He didn't write the verse, but he wrote. That was a Ja Rule song. I mean, I knew the story already.
Yeah.
That was his record. He brought it to Jay-Z.
What song is this?
Can I Get It?
Oh.
Yeah, Can I Get It was a Ja Rule record. So,
Oh, yeah,
Can I Get a Fuck You
I've
to
heard
them
that
bitches?
song without anybody else on it. I've heard
Oh,
that
for
record
real?
with just Ja Rule on it.
Yeah.
The whole song's Ja Rule.
Yeah, I never heard it, but I knew that story though, so that didn't surprise me.
Y'all didn't
But,
listen to Fendi Vidi Vici?
That was a dope album.
yeah, that was Holla Holla album, right?
That was Holla
Yeah,
Holla.
the first album. Yeah. Now it was dope.
Shout out to Curtis Jackson.
Shout out to Curtis Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, you know that kind of changed the whole narrative.
Did he do Thug Lovin'?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Did Bobby Brown come out?
Nah.
See, my problem with this is when I read who was the verses including, I kept on thinking like, this is like a contractual obligation. Like, we got to do a verses on this day. Who the fuck we got left?
Yeah, they're running out of people. They're definitely running out
I
of
want to
people.
see 50 and Raw shit.
Yeah, 50 not doing it.
I mean, he ain't doing no Ja Rule shit, but
Nah,
I wish.
50 not doing verses.
Yo, that's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, well, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
This shit
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Have you been watching verses at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the last one you seen.
Dipset and Locks.
Dipset in the locks. You
I
know what I
can
mean?
answer that for him.
Yeah.
That's one thing I will say that I like the pause. I like the way it ended because I did see the highlights and they did the New York shit.
And then Kiss
Jada
came out. Yeah.
Yo, he's
With the Kith
yo,
shit.
2021 is Jada's year.
He killed it.
Yes,
that
sir.
nigga been on verses 3 times, won twice, and was a feature.
Yeah, he killed it.
My nigga.
Yeah, he killed verses. But like, damn, I lost my thought.
They
But
need to abandon New York. New York verses should be dead right now, unless they're gonna do like R&B type of like Mary and.
I mean, they and they do R&B verses.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like
but
I mean,
who-
like a hardcore,
like a hip hop R&B genre.
yeah, like
Mary.
let Mary go and
With
kill
who?
somebody.
No, against
But
who?
Mary says she ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she said she ain't. But I
Mary
respect
But
it.
hold up, you forgetting? We still got Nori and Beanie to.
Are they doing? Is that
Yeah,
official?
that's official. They said
That feels like
Speak.
I feels
All
like
right,
a-
I see. Damn, man, you got me going. Like I told you I dapped up Siegel the other night.
no pause. What?
that feels like a body bag, bro.
Yeah, at the Conway show.
Nori's gonna body bag Beanie Siegel.
I think the main reason that is one of the things is
Beanie Siegel can't
if it's a
perform.
He can't
performance,
perform.
he can't
Yeah,
perform.
he can't perform.
I mean, he can perform,
but
but
it's not gonna. It's not gonna say pause.
yeah.
It's not the
Okay,
Yo, you're horny.
You
Why
gonna say
you-
he can't?
I'm fighting for the nigga.
Hey,
He can
nah, Siegel can perform.
He can- No, I'm telling you.
This
What
nigga
is
is
going
mad
on?
horny.
Dapped him up the other night. I'm telling
Yeah, but yo,
Yo.
they need to move it down south and let.
you. They need to what?
Move it
Pause.
Oh, I thought he said boof it down.
But move it down south kind of crazy too. But go
Nah,
ahead.
they need to let
Go
like,
down south.
yeah, they need to let like T.I. and Lil Flip and them niggas do their thing.
I mean,
Yo, that's
Rick
true.
Ross and 2 Chainz was you know.
Boring. It was boring.
That was boring.
But I'm talking about it was Southern.
Yeah, they need to give Wayne a verses.
Wayne not doing it.
Nah,
Wayne don't got no money. He need a verses, bro.
Wayne
He
not
Wayne
doing
got
it.
money.
And Wayne not
get
doing
that
no.
fucked up.
Yeah, Wayne got bread. He not doing no verses.
It seems like anybody who's well established and their bread is good, they ain't really beat. You know what I mean?
But nah, that would Lil Flip and somebody will be
Nah,
dope, yo.
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
flipping T.I.
But do Lil Flip got 20 joints?
Nah, that's
Nah, not T.I.
against T.I.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Lil Flip got
against
20
T.I.
Nobody can really
joints.
go up against T.I.
for
solo.
Luke.
You know what I'm saying?
I got Ludacris against T.I.
Yeah, nah, that.
Oh yeah, nah, T.I. and Luda.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Luda did one though against Nelly.
Yeah, I was about to say, then
Yo,
Luda
wait,
come
time
through
out. Back to
sleeper?
the what you call it? You ain't see Nelly walk across the stage
And
go
get
give
that
Ashanti
hug?
a hug?
Yo, Ashanti stole the show.
Am I missing something? What's so important about him giving her a hug?
Nigga, they was together forever.
Like 8 years.
That was a shorty.
Yeah, so.
And they broke up.
All right, now check it. All right. No. Let me give you the whole story. So,
there.
Nelly,
It was a dilemma.
Nelly came out as a guest with Joe, right?
Okay.
And then immediately
Joe.
after,
Fat Joe, not
singing
R&B
Joe.
Joe. I've been thinking you guys meant
Fat
R&B
Joe,
Joe.
Joey Crack.
Yeah.
So immediately after that performance,
Yeah.
Ja Rule brought Ashanti out. So that already was like, I was like,
Wait, who? Fat Joe brought Nelly out?
yeah, he brought Nelly
They have
out.
a
But he's
record
cool
together?
with Ashanti though.
What
Who
the
is?
fuck song they
Joe.
got?
Yeah, of course. It's in the morning, they playing that song, and what we gonna do?
Okay.
That was Nelly on the hook. Nelly, wait, did he have a verse? Nelly sounded like he smoked hundreds. That nigga was out there sounding groggy as shit. But he had a cup with him.
From St. Louis, bro.
And I was thinking he was like drinking like tea or some shit because he knew his voice was fucked up. I don't think it was liquor. Might have been. But anyway, so after Nelly came out, then Ashanti came out.
Okay.
Which already was like, okay,
Wait, Nelly came out?
he performed at the verses on the stage.
This guy.
Before being sequel?
Anyway, so then at that point, it already was in my mind like, damn, that's I know because Ashanti was looking amazing.
Oh wait.
Yo, she
don't
Amazing, right?
Yo,
And then-
she's improved.
yeah.
She's improved.
So Nelly had to be looking like this, this is the joint that got away.
My girl look better than Ashanti.
Damn, I fucked up.
Okay,
My girl look 10
Nelly?
times. My girl look 10 times better than Ashanti.
that's what's up.
that's what's up. shout out to your girl. So
Everybody said it.
but then all right. So then Ashanti did a record with Ja Rule,
You
and
got a
then
special lady in your life?
I do, but it's just funny how everyone like unanimously like, okay.
like what can you say to that? Like nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like no, you gonna be like
That's
wow.
why. Tell a nigga, no, your girl don't look good. Nigga.
10 times better.
Like nah.
all types of stretch marks. 10 times better.
Yeah. So
So,
Ashanti
they were on
did
the stage
perform,
at the same time.
and then she performed with Fat Joe.
Both of them niggas.
Immediately afterward,
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
and then went back and performed with Ja Rule.
She a double agent.
She stole the show.
Okay.
So she stole the show. Like Ashanti was big.
More than Lil Mo?
was big shit. Yeah. I mean, Lil Mo killed it. Lil Mo killed it, but Ashanti.
It's foul with Fat Joe. It was like you need to feed Vita.
He didn't say Vita, but
he said you need to feed them.
I'm gonna tell you exactly.
yeah, look. Yo, because Ant not fucking with it. Ant think Fat Joe won.
I do too. I ain't see those shit.
I saw the clips of Remy Ma. How she do?
She killed it.
Yeah.
Oh nah, and I mean, ain't the first time I seen it, but it was dope to see it at
Supreme
Versus.
Backroom.
She did
Andy up.
they did deep cover, and she did puns.
Oh,
Dead in the
okay.
middle of literally, like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she. But I've seen her do that before, so I mean, it wasn't like somebody mentioned it on one of my posts or whatever, and I was like, yeah, they do that, but it was dope to see it at the Versus.
No doubt.
Bitch
You know.
Remy Martin.
Yeah, Remy Martin.
Hey yo.
Even she was kind of sunning Ja a little bit.
She was like, I'm harder than you.
Jeffrey Atkins
Does the-
ain't never hurt nobody.
And y'all know. Big things come in small packages. Holla.
What all?
Hey yo.
Oh shit! It's on 3 all over again.
Does the MRT listen to music to and from
Mars.
you know what I mean?
100%.
What they be jamming to?
They on some
Mikey
2050
McFly
shit.
Well, here's what I'm saying, because this is what I'm thinking.
It's Drake.
You dig what I'm saying?
Nah, if you
all
coming
day.
back to Earth,
Earth.
yeah, it's got to be like Prodigy. You got to listen to some like
That's what a nigga right now would do.
And wait, hold on. And the
Like
United
cruising?
States is then called the Republic.
United States Earth is this Earth now.
It's just Earth.
So hold on, but I thought there was a
URF.
part of the drink where he was like, they went to America, which is now, or United States, which is now called.
Oh no, Mars is now
Republic of
the
Mars.
Republic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense,
the
the
new
Republic
Republic.
of Mars.
Yeah, Mars is the new
So wait, you got a
Republic.
trailer for this?
Yeah,
Yo, bro.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's
What
that's
you mean a
yeah.
trailer?
It's on his page.
it's on my page.
No, it's not.
if you drop some
Electric with a
sneakers, let me
kick.
know.
I was just on your page.
He got a. It's a
Oh, this
a
shit right
real.
here?
It's a real. And
Oh,
it's
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
hold the press.
Oh, what?
What?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
And then the shoes there.
Yeah, the shoes is in there.
What?
Do. I'm gonna
What
share.
the fuck?
Post this on my TikTok.
Yes, sir.
So we've been going for a minute. Now we back with the jump off.
Huh?
We were going for a minute, but we back with the jump off, not for the jump off, because that's kind of like.
Right, that's a little different.
Hey, I'm singing Little Kim. Hey.
So while we was gone,
Oh, rest in peace, T. Rogers.
Rest in peace, T. Rogers.
Peace.
Who's T. Rogers?
P Stones.
Peace on.
You don't remember the Waka Flocka video where he was in the projects with the old head with the dreads?
Oh, word? Okay.
T. Rogers is one of the
When did he pass?
OGs, like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peace.
He's like one of the founders of the Blood, something like that. Peace.
So we've been gone for a while, and during that time has been.
Donda.
It was kind of quiet because we had a
Donda.
couple of episodes where we was like just
Donda.
anticipating this Kanye album dropping,
Donda.
and the shit never would drop,
Donda.
and then the shit dropped
Donda.
while we was away.
Donda.
Donda.
You know this is Mom's Heartbeat.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
That's what that's supposed to be.
It's dope and
Donda
creepy at the
chant.
same time.
Yo, no cap. Look it up.
It's supposed to be her
I
heart.
read that.
Donda chant was her heart beating at when she was dying.
When her
Supposed to be like-
when her
that
heart
on
was
Twitch.
beating, it was saying Donda.
No, that's
The
they
pattern
was,
and
they
what
were
they're saying it-
Donda at the
To
pattern.
that
That's
that
crazy.
yeah that is crazy. I don't really know how I feel about
when
that.
when I hear people like do that, I'm like, if you only knew, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
the meaning behind it, you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, mock it so
Mikey,
much,
Mike.
but, nah, I'm still alive,
Mike.
bro.
But that's how your heart was.
Nah, I'm still
He said you got a triple bypass.
Yeah, like, I hope it's not skipping.
Martin, Malcolm.
Man, I made a Kobe joke the other day, and I still feel bad about it.
Oh shit.
Y'all niggas is out here
you should be
wilding.
Smythe.
I wish. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel smite worthy because of what I said about Kobe Bryant.
Why'd
It
you
wasn't-
say it?
Why did I say it? Because I thought it'd be funny, which it was.
I'm about to say, was it funny?
Nah, it
I don't
was.
even want to hear it.
It was low key hilarious,
Nah,
but it was
it's been-
hilarious
it's
within
been like
context.
2 years, it feels like.
Maybe it's still Kobe though.
Still Kobe, bro.
Niggas had Michael Jackson jokes like the next
You
week.
still can't make a joke about Nip.
Well, niggas was joking on Michael Jackson
Nah,
before
I
him.
wouldn't play with Nick.
Yeah, nah, I can't imagine.
You
it.
joke
Ain't
about-
nobody
you
joking
joke
on
about-
Nip.
I
You
can't
joke about
imagine
Mike.
Tyson?
Because Mike had
Jackson.
controversy
Mike Jackson.
prior
That's what I'm
to.
talking about. Niggas had Mike Jackson
That's
jokes like the
different.
week
Yeah, but we was
after.
joking about him when he was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
It's like niggas got the same jokes that they had when he was alive.
If you didn't joke
Yeah.
about him when he was alive, then you should.
Niggas wasn't joking about Nip or
Word.
Kobe while they was alive.
Nah,
Right,
niggas had
right.
Kobe jokes.
Yeah,
I had a Kobe-
I had Kobe
I'll be
jokes.
real,
I was
niggas
not a
had
Kobe
Kobe
Oh,
jokes.
when he got in the
With,
whole
with the whole
Yeah,
thing.
with the
Colorado
white girl
shit.
and all that. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Dave
Colorado.
Chappelle,
Word up.
Kobe. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
fucking Shaq made that fucking song.
Oh, Kobe, how my
Nigga,
ass tastes.
Tell me how it tastes.
Oh! Nah, don't do that to Cole, y'all.
Yo, Shaq with Corey Guns,
Too
with
much
Corey Guns
going
on
on.
stage with him.
That was
Twism,
crazy.
Twism was the label.
Wisdom. The world is mine.
Too much going
Is that
on.
what that was?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was the word is
Yeah.
mine.
Back in the day.
That's crazy.
You still got him.
Some shirt.
You had Twism shirts?
But he went platinum.
That stand for
Yeah, he
something?
did.
Oh no, Shaq sold
Yeah, yeah,
The
he
World
went
Is Mine.
platinum.
Oh, the world
He
is
went platinum
mine.
twice.
Did he? Shaq got a song with
Fu-
Biggie.
Shaq Fu sold a lot of records, sold a lot of copies.
Like, yo, when it comes to
I think he bought him though.
it's
very
possible,
possible.
but nah, he had the Biggie
Twizzle.
verse on the one joint. I
Yeah.
think that
You
that
Can't
pushed
Stop
it
the
through.
Rain.
Yeah, Can't Stop the Rain. That joint was hard.
That was, yo,
You know what I mean?
That's a classic.
You know
That's
what?
a classic.
I don't think that he bought. You know why? Because
Nah.
Kobe didn't go platinum, and he had the money to go to buy shit.
AI didn't go platinum.
Jewel. You speaking of
Jules.
Jules? Pauls?
100 bars, man.
Word.
It was 100 bars.
KD ain't even go. I mean, Dave East ain't even go platinum, and he an actual rapper.
You know who did go platinum though? Dirk Nowitzki.
See the connection there because he used to play boy.
Dirk Nowitzki went platinum.
It's Nowitzki. And what did he do?
He dropped like a ballad or some shit.
Nah, son.
In his
He
country?
plays violin or something.
Yeah.
I get my phone out.
Yeah, I don't even know where this is going. This is crazy.
But anyway.
How did we get here?
We were talking about Donda.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
So wait, all right, nah, because we do have a responsibility.
We digress.
So what? So Donda dropped, right?
Classic.
Yeah, right. I knew. Right.
I like Donda better than CLB.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
me
agree.
too. Me too.
I agree.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't expect everybody to agree with that,
Yes.
I didn't listen to CLB.
Not
Yo,
at all?
No,
certified
I mean, I
lover
listened
boy.
to way too
I
sexy.
love
songs
you.
on
I
there,
love you.
Mid.
Until I.
Mid.
When it first, yeah, the intro's
Mid.
hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
The
come
intro,
in.
Knife Talk and
7 p.m. on Bridal Platter.
nah, keep it out like the Future shit. Too
Way
sexy.
too sexy.
I
That's
can't
stupid.
I
rock.
hate that song. I love
Yeah,
it.
That's
and
stupid.
the remorse. I
It's
rock with
outrageously
remorse.
stupid.
Remorse was
Yeah.
decent
The
too.
video was fire too.
So, but all right. So let's talk about. Let's stay on Donda. Pause.
Too sexy for that song.
when Donda
Too
dropped-
sexy for these clothes.
Because for me, it's very important to me how I consume music. Like, you know,
Soul Child?
my
You ain't
opinion,
like consuming it
my
in the morning?
opinion, my opinion might differ depending on where I was physically and mentally when I'm first listening to some music. You know how they say shit has to grow. It might have to grow on you.
No doubt.
I feel like sometimes it's because of where you were and what you were doing when you first heard the music.
Yes, sir.
You need a cup though. You got a cup? I got a bottle. All right. So, Roddy, I know you love Donda.
Love it.
The album. So, can you give us a brief rundown of how you
How long
consumed
did
it.
it take you to listen to the album?
Yeah. What did you do? How did you listen to it?
Soon as I, so when it dropped, I didn't listen to it. It dropped like 1 a.m. So I waited till the next day, and then I saw everyone's reviews, and immediately the reviews were like, "I don't fuck with it. It's dark. I don't like that shit." So I'm like, "Why the fuck is it dark?" He's on his like God shit. So I was like, "Let me just see what the fuck."
It's not God shit though.
I was like, yo, let me see what these niggas is talking about. Talking about it's dark and they don't like it. And I played it and I'm like, yo, this is fired.
All right.
I got to 24 songs. I did not,
Where
I
were
did
you?
not-
Where were you?
in
And
my
through
house.
what means?
In my house, just listen to it.
Speakers in your house or you're through your phone or what? I'm really serious. Like,
At my office.
so you
So
listen through speakers in your
listening
office.
through the mediums in my office, yeah.
The mediums. All right, go ahead.
Because they're not big.
It was some bump.
Yeah, I want to know if it was some bass to it. Was you?
Yeah,
could-
yeah.
Okay.
They're monitors. They're studio monitors.
Oh, okay, got you.
No bookshelves.
Yeah, it was it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It did get
Long
repetitive.
pause?
Well, I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it because once you start getting to like the part twos, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, they're the same as part one.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't even care to get to that part.
That's only 3 joints, I think.
4. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, but I really enjoyed it. Like I liked how it started off. It gave me a mood with the Donda chat, and then guess who's going to jail? I was like, I like this. And then it had its arcs of like greatness, and then okay, this is cool. Normally when I'm listening to an album, I can probably find like one song that I'll put on my personal playlist. This album had 3. So there's
It
3.
is 3 times as good as an average album for you.
Yeah. Like for me, like if I can find like even on like Eminem albums or a Jay-Z album, like there'll be one song that I'll be like, I can fuck with this song. But this had 3, so for me it was a great album. Not perfect,
Perfect.
but yeah, not perfect. But he also said that he didn't want to drop it, so I'm taking it into consideration what the artist said is truth, and he was like, yo, I wasn't ready to drop this. The label dropped it. And I'm like, all right, so for an unfinished album, I fucks
Yo,
with it.
this nigga, he wasn't ready to drop it. This shit was supposed to drop for like 4 weeks in a row,
Right.
and then it finally dropped.
Yeah, he
Like
was still
3
doing
listening
listening
parties.
parties.
Yeah, and it dropped on a Sunday.
Nigga
Did
made
you
like
listen to
5
Donda?
mil off. Yeah, nigga made like 5 mil off of the listening parties.
What did you think about that?
Merch, just the merch of the listening party.
You like Donda?
Yeah.
So, how did you, you know what I mean,
Receive
Consume it.
pause.
consume it, receive it?
You know my speakers.
No, but where, like, did it? How long was the album out? With the,
The day it came out, my son hit me with a text, sent me a text from the room next to mine. Donda's out. I was
That's
like,
lit.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Can't wait for
shit.
my sons to start texting me that music is out.
Yeah.
Peasant shit,
So
texting.
we both came out the room.
He should have told Alexa to make an
Turned up-
announcement.
Turned up the volume and let a couple things rock.
So-
At first, I didn't know about the Donda shit. I'm like, what the? I was like, this is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it? And then he put me onto it. Keep it real. My son put me on it.
But it's
That's
dope.
gangsta.
But you know what though? See, that's why I talk about like where you were physically and emotionally. Like you were with your son, and on this podcast we've spoken about the fact that your son recently just moved in with you, right? So that's a great headspace for your son who just recently moved in with you to hit you and put you onto some music. How can you not like that?
Right.
Like how can you
Like, if I'd have been in the car listening to it, I'm like, nah, that's all right.
it indifferent? You know
It
what
was
I'm
just
saying?
me in the car
That's
riding to
swaggy,
work or
though.
some shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's right.
That's real
the
shit.
Donda chant is a great way to start it, especially because like but think about it. We've currently had 4 different Kanyes, right?
Okay.
So before Donda came out, you were wondering what Kanye you were going to get. And when the chant came on, I was like, this is like some Yeezus shit.
Yeezus.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
this is gonna be like a Yeezus album.
Blood on the leaves.
Yeah, just
That's
like
my
just like
shit.
eclectic and all around. And then after the chant jail, I was like, I bet this is definitely like a uses. And then it went gospel, and I was like, oh shit, like I wasn't expecting this. And then
Well, what about the whole heartbeat thing?
I did. He just told me about that. So
Oh,
I
you
can't-
ain't you using hip?
No,
Well,
You
I'm
knew
now
about that too?
I was hip.
Okay, I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I just felt it was him chanting, and I was like, all right, that's what put me in the mood.
Well,
of
now
this is
that
gonna
you
be
know,
eclectic. Now that I know, it doesn't change the fact that it was still a mood setter for me.
He liked it anyway.
Is that one of your 3 tracks that you're putting on your
No,
playlist?
no. The 3 tracks was
Yo, you imagine you
praise-
jogging and the last song was in the club. Like you don't know where we be at, nigga. We be in the club all the time. Niggas pop off.
Pop off.
G on it. Doom, 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 doom.
Not in the club.
Donda.
Donda. And you just
So,
Stop running at that.
so Avid, can you give us your Donda story? Is there a Donda story?
He didn't finish it.
He was too busy listening to Macklemore.
I can't believe you said that.
Macklemore of all people?
Macklemore of all things, really?
I thought it was gonna say Max B.
You said Max B or
Of course, I already know you.
Fleetwood Mac. You had a lot of Macs to choose from.
Mackerel.
Mac Dre.
Mackerel, fried mackerel.
I literally only listened to the album because I knew that I have a responsibility because I'm on a hip hop podcast.
Man, round of applause for that, man.
So I appreciated its artistic value, and I judged it like that.
He liked that.
It was cool.
He liked that.
It was cool.
He liked that. It was cool.
Like I liked it in the sense of it was good. It wasn't. It doesn't rate very high on my future scale.
Well, he's not future. It's not
From Zero to Future.
0 to future, I give it
a 0.
2.5
He gave it a
futures.
Sway Lee. He said he gave it a Sway Lee.
Nah,
I give it 3.
You got to give it a designer, bro.
No. It's-
On a scale of 0 to future, it's a designer, bro.
my future scale is you get X's on your Hendrix. 5 X's is the most amount.
On the Hendrix.
Yeah. I give this one 2.5 X's.
Oh.
So
That's
you're a
Twix's
future
opinion.
fan.
That's Twix.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's not.
Well, I like you know what.
He's
He's
oh
the-
wow, okay.
He's present.
With like 3
He's present.
Listen, honestly, people do not accredit this, and I'm going to continue this campaign until it's common knowledge. I truly believe if you break down the lyrics, Future is literally one of the most creative lyricists of our generation, literally of this time, in the past 7 years.
Strong
Going on
statement.
10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Strong statement.
Break down the lyrics.
You know,
He's had 2 hot takes like that today.
yeah. It's like, oh, I can't jack that.
Like that's
Yo.
a whole other podcast.
All right. So wait. So Jamil.
Yes.
So how did you consume Donda?
Donda.
Damn, moved off McDonald's. I didn't even.
Oh my bad.
Never mind. It was good. No.
I thought you were done.
It was good.
My bad,
And
my bad.
2.5 X's.
It wasn't intentional.
Nope,
My bad.
you good.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, 2.5 X's.
I first heard it at work, so it's in a moment where I can't really listen to it. But sometimes I like things to be background music to see. Sometimes I don't want to hear the music. I
if
want
it
to feel
catches
it.
you.
Right. You know what I mean? I want to see if I'm distracted, will you grab my attention? And a lot of times, like as a MC, I think the dopest compliment is when I hear your rhyme, it makes me want to rhyme. It just like I can't even finish listening to the verse. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper. So I still looking for that feeling when I listen to somebody else.
That's
so
a rare feeling.
right, you know what I mean. But it's just like that's kind of what that goosebumps. That's what I'm kind of listening to. Now, if we backtrack on just a little back history for how I feel about Kanye, I feel like he's always been in his zone. If you look at Jesus Walks, there's always been little pieces of him trying to get closer to God. Then the ultralight beam on
Yeah.
Life of Pablo. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love that song.
That's an awesome album, but it's just like it didn't grab me at first, and I even feel like the two album together
Grabs you where?
deep.
Huh?
I like this guy.
So I felt like almost like the two comparisons Duvall said it best, like, and I agree with him. He said between Donda and Certified Lover Boy, I'm gonna go with King's Disease. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And right, I really felt like Nas dropped between the two. The Nas album was better.
You like
between
Nas?
both of them, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I mean? But
AZ dropped the classic.
right.
No, AZ album is not it.
So, and as I start listening to both, I felt like Donda, it grabbed me more. And I just feel like you have to give Kanye some credit for reaching outside of the box. And I feel like sometimes he gave us
OD.
not what you wanted, but almost what you needed.
That's what I said.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's what I said.
it's just like, because somebody, I listened to the first time, I was
I
like,
said that.
And then my wife's friend was like, he dropped a gospel album. I was like, no, he didn't. Then I listened to it again, and I'm like,
It's a gospel album.
yeah, it's a gospel album.
This
It's
is like a
he
written
took all the
testimony.
curses out. He took the nigga out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah, my son asked me, he was like, why is it, he's like, you download the clean version? I said, he just said shit. He was like, but it was no niggas. And no
Did he say
Right.
shit?
I mean, like
Someone
he said,
else.
Yeah, somebody
Nah,
else might-
yo, I thought
I didn't hear it.
everything
I didn't-
was out.
Assumed curses.
Assumed curses, but they were edited out.
right, but everything's edited. Like, it's no
Yeah.
literal, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
curses being said.
Like
you
West Side
listen
Gun
to,
verse, you feel me?
Right.
It's
Thank
edited.
God. You know what I mean? So it's just like it. But like you said, I'm always looking for, like, I'm a gym rat. So it's like I'm always listening for something I can rock in the gym that's going to give me that extra push. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, pause.
He said that shit with a straight face. Me too. I'll be getting,
Right,
I'll be getting the gym heavy.
that was funny.
But it's
Doing
just like,
what, nigga?
On
What you be doing in
Certified
the
Lover
gym?
Boy, I didn't find nothing like that. But it's like Junior, that's how you pronounce it or
Yeah,
whatever.
Junior.
That Joan, like that.
Is he dissing Drake on that song? On Junior? I think he's dissing Drake.
What are the lyrics?
No, I
to that?
thought
He
I
said-
thought the Drake disc.
What did he say?
didn't get-
Junior
didn't get
come
dropped.
home. What?
Junior and then
Junior watching, I be on my ish.
And I know at the end
Yeah, what the fuck?
because he
What is
says
that? What is
push something about my release.
Oh, get out the way of my release.
Get that out of the way. Yeah, I figured that was a Drake.
It's definitely, but
And is he calling Drake his junior?
Huh?
Like I don't like that's what I'm when I heard it I was like, are you saying junior like you're my junior but I spell it different as junior?
I thought maybe he was talking about his son. Like, I got to be careful how I move because I know, like, I'm gonna be on my. But like, even like
Are those the
whole-
lyrics though? It sound aggressive.
Hey Alexa, play Junior.
Oh man. so all right. So you said that you didn't get that feeling from CLB from Certified Lover Boy.
Nah.
But Donda gave you that feeling. And when
Yeah.
Oh,
was
you
at
didn't
work-
get no runbacks on CLB?
I did. I've listened to both albums a few times.
Couldn't even
But now
finish
I'm at to the point where I'm
Lover Boy.
familiar with both, and I'm more drawn to listen to. And I just feel like it's also like you said, where I'm at and where you're at. I'm a married man with kids, so I just felt like Donda, like, for a Certified Lover Boy, like, bro, like, you talking about the chicks and all of that, that's cool, but that really ain't where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like for you to kind of, and then you get to a point where you kind of like get in your life for some people, for me, where you want to have a better connection with God. So I kind of respect where he's coming. And what it's touching me a little bit different than you just talking about, you know, eight different girls you rocking with.
Oh, you disappointed, bro.
No.
There's no pause.
No. That was a strong
Hold on, yo,
pause, yeah.
Mercy, you
That
rolling
was
weed over there?
hardcore. Well, wait, huh?
Mercy, you rolling up? When did you get here?
She doing the taxes,
Huh?
bro.
Doing the tag.
Shit, Marissa's here. Yeah. So, my take on Donda, right? So, I was anticipating. I mean, I listen to every rap album that comes out, bro. Like,
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I'm
He
very
specified the rap.
yes, every rap album that comes out. So, we were very much anticipating Kanye dropping, and when I found out that it dropped, full disclosure, you know, I just recovered from COVID. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I want to tell y'all where I was mentally. You feel me? So like I was in the process of being fucked up with that shit in isolation. You know what I'm saying? And the album dropped,
Praise God.
and I listened to it through my phone. Like, not the ideal way to listen to music. It was early in
Won't
the
he do
morning.
it?
I played this shit, and I was just sitting there like this, like with my phone, like listening to this shit, right, to Kanye's album. When I listened to it initially,
with no bass.
I wasn't really feeling it. I mean, it was cool, but I listened to every song too, like one time. I listened to it straight through from top to bottom because I had nothing else to do. I was by myself. You feel me?
I will say,
And-
that's impressive in itself to finish a 27-song album straight through.
Well, I'm in isolation. I can't do any. It's different when you got shit that you can do. I had nothing to do, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, play PlayStation, like, nigga. Like, I had nothing to do. So I'm listening to the joint, went straight through, and I was like, gospel album, not really my cup of tea. Respect it, but this ain't gonna get no run in my car. That was my thought. Left it alone, right? Then CLB dropped. A week later, Friday, because it came out Sunday.
Feeling yourself.
CLB dropped.
Too sexy for my hat.
Listen,
Too sexy for my beard.
I did the same thing. I was still in isolation. I played the CLB. You know, I woke up in the morning, played it straight through.
Oh, you got through it.
And I've listened. I mean, well, first of all, I started this
That's
conversation
impressive in itself.
by saying I listen to everything.
Yeah.
So this is usually what I do anyway. So I listened to this shit straight through, and I liked CLB better.
Oh wow.
At that time,
I was
because
hated it.
because of
You almost spit.
of the raps, because of the raps, I was just more so like, yo, you know, he's giving you bars. The intro, the you know, the champagne poetry, you know, the was it 7 p.m. You know what I mean? The last record, is it the Remorse?
Remorse.
It was more rapidy rap shit, which is my type of shit typically, right? So hear me out. So I listened to it through my phone. I was like, yo, I like CLB. So now a couple days go by, I start feeling a little bit better. I start going outside, you know, taking car rides, and because I initially liked CLB more, I'm listening to that in the car. So I'm in my car, I'm listening to CLB. But as I'm listening to it in the car,
I feel different.
I'm like
You feel
losing interest. It just sounded too dark. They say Kanye sound dark. CLB, all right. All the Twitter antics and shit leading up to these albums dropping, it seemed like Kanye was more concerned with Drake than Drake was concerned with Kanye.
True.
Leading up to the albums dropping, Kanye was tweeting out his address and he was doing all this extra shit. But when I listened to Drake's album, it sounded like he's really talking to Kanye on a lot of these songs. Like, nigga, like, can you get him off your mind? Like just, you know, make some music. And it also just sounded like a typical Drake album, like the beats, you know, all the you know, the lo-fi drowned out drum pattern and shit. Like, it just sounded like a Drake album. So it was cool, but it wasn't like pushing the envelope. So I had a doctor's appointment. As I'm recovering, feeling better. I go to the doctor.
GYN.
I go to the doc and they give me some good news. You
The
feel
royal
me?
pussy is clean.
They're telling me that
You're not pregnant.
they're telling me that I'm in good health, right? And there's no more COVID, right? So now I'm tired of listening to Drake. Let me just throw this Donda on.
Yo, this nigga said, I got rid of COVID and let me listen to Donda.
Yo,
Praise
hey,
God.
word up. Hey,
I mean, it wasn't so much that. It was
got
more,
rid
it
of
was more
COVID
so,
in a week. Thank God.
I didn't think it would have that effect. I mean, on all seriousness, because that health shit ain't nothing to joke
Not
about.
at all. Not at
but
all.
on some real shit, like, it wasn't so much that I thought that would be my feeling. It was like, I was just tired of listening to Drake. Like, I wasn't really, so I'm like, all right, let me go back to Kanye and give it a run in the car. Let me give it a run in the car. So I'm listening to it, but I'm telling y'all where I was mentally, because my headspace was, I was in a good mood. You feel me? And I listened to the Kanye album in the car, and I loved it. From, not the whole album. I want to say, like, the first half of the album, I was really into it. Eventually, it started to get a little bit, like, but it's 27 fucking songs. So the first half of the album is an album.
2 hours.
Yeah, it was like 14 songs, and out of those 14 songs, I might have rocked out to like 7, 8 of them joints. You know what I mean? And I was like in the car feeling good, windows down. I drove past my house. You know what I mean? Kept it pushing, took the scenic route. You know what I'm saying? From the doctors, and yeah, from there, I was like, Donda just makes me feel better than CLB. So I fuck with that.
Let me take my take on Certified Lover Boy, right? Uninspired.
Yeah. All right, Joe Budden.
That's what it
He
was.
says uninspired.
It was.
A Mary hat.
Yeah, he got that Mary hat on. Yeah.
It's uninspired, bro. It felt like, all right, for the lead up, for the man to, like, you know, he got Nike Nocta. He's got the Certified Lover Boy. He made a new haircut. He had Virgil. Yeah, he had Virgil.
Mike will not give me that shit.
The heart part.
I've been asking him to give me the heart. I was asking him if he can give me the heart joint in my.
What?
Until I
So he had Nocta, he had the haircut, he had Virgil make the cover art, which was trash, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Wait, Virgil didn't do that, did he?
yeah,
No.
With the emojis, that was
No, that
Virgil.
wasn't Virgil.
Nah.
It was an artist, but that wasn't Virgil.
I could have swore they said Virgil made the cover art, bro.
What was trash about it?
I gotta.
It was just
I'm
emojis,
listening
like-
to you.
Speaking of that, I got a song called Clap, and it has similar cover art.
Yes, it does. But overall, like
On
I was
SoundCloud now.
expecting, like the work. The rollout for this was like the rollout for Views, right?
Right.
So I'm expecting, or like Take Care, like I'm expecting something really like what I was expecting is like a super duper.
It was designed by Damien Hirst. He's from Britain.
That's Virgil Abloh real name.
Facts.
Go ahead.
Do you think that Drake hit his Jay-Z moment in a sense where
This is Blueprint 3.
right?
Yo, Blueprint 3?
Like I'm just
On
saying
to the next one?
where you get to the point where you hit a level of success where it's just a product because it's just like how
Jay-Z moment was not at Blueprint 3. If anything,
Magna Carta?
maybe, man. And Magna Carta was still pretty hard.
All of them are.
Kingdom
That's what
Come.
I'm saying.
Kingdom Come is Jay-Z's first.
You
Ooh.
jacked that, but pause.
Nah, but when my hot take on
The
Facebook,
stupidity
I posted
of Kingdom Come.
that this album is his version of Relapse.
Relapse was good too.
You sure?
Yeah,
I mean, it was. I mean,
I
3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, see, yeah, I was about to dum. That was hard.
It was a couple joints on there, but I mean, yeah.
Blink until just again, cutting and ripping the skin.
Yeah. That was my shit.
Yeah,
I feel like
that.
this is like the first album where normally the hardcore fans are going to like, you know, they can feverishly fight for it. I feel this is the first album where even hardcore fans like,
yeah.
But out of the Billboard top 10 in the top 100,
Nueve.
he has 9 songs in the top 10.
Because he's Drake.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
gonna hold
established
Nine,
that.
but 9
Nah, bro.
songs in the top 10.
Drake rollouts are notoriously trash. They've always been trash. You remember the Best I Ever Had video? Trash. Remember how hot the song was? Then he dropped the video. Everybody was mad at the video, which Kanye West directed.
Yeah, he did.
Trash. Remember the single?
Mike did that on
Headline?
Not even headlines, but headlines hit, but I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year.
That was Nothing Was the Same.
No, that was nothing. That was nothing. That was still
Thank Me,
on.
Thank
That's
Me
Marvin's
Later.
room.
That was
No. Marvin's-
what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm doing me. It's over.
It's over.
That did not hit
That's thank me.
initially.
That's thank me.
I don't know,
later.
man.
That shit
Funk
did
Flex
not-
brought that back a million times.
I don't know that.
I
I can't verify that.
No Drake
That
song.
song,
You
yeah,
crazy.
That song
He
did
dropped
not-
Forever for 4 hours straight.
Forever had Wayne and Eminem
Yeah,
coming, out
and
of
Kanye.
retirement, coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't hear from Eminem in 20 years.
At that point, for real.
He don't fuck with Drake.
What else?
Reading from
Just
the
generally
sources.
speaking, like Drake is a guy that when he initially starts his campaign, it's something that it builds. You don't initially like it. Sometimes he comes out with something like, all right, this is like gargantuan, like motherfucking. Oh, he came out with
Views and
God's
Scorpion.
Plan.
Yeah, Views and Scorpion had great rollouts, right? Because it was like God's Plan was a fire.
That was God's. That's what I'm saying. That,
Huge
that was a
record.
stupid-
Yeah,
That's probably his
yeah.
biggest record,
Wasn't that on
right?
Scorpion? That's on Scorpion. God's Plan's on Scorpion.
I do
Or
believe.
Views? No. Scorpion?
Nah, I would say it's Scorpion.
Okay.
But
and then
And then
God's-
Kiki, and then that.
that's on Scorpion.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
Hotline
Views,
Bling.
they came out with
I think Hotline Bling was on Views, right?
How Long Bang was a standalone single.
yeah. How
It ended up being on the album, I think, later, but it was like that shit came out like way before.
It might have been Hotline Bling. He came.
That was
started
major.
with the, Just on.
I forgot about that song.
Oh, Going Home.
Yeah, Going Home. Oh, is that on? No, it was the same. Nah, that was on Views.
I didn't feel like he had nothing on there that got me like that.
On,
You know what I
on
mean?
CLB?
Yeah.
Now, CLB felt like what I was saying is like normally the rollout, like the anticipation, you're feeling like you're about to get a masterpiece, something that he's worked on for a
Right.
long ass time. And then even if you don't appreciate it, like when Views first dropped, I didn't like it, but eventually I was like, yo, nah, this is it.
I never got into it. The softer and softer Drake got, the less. I only listen to half of Scorpion.
Yeah, the rap shit.
I don't listen to anything
But
else.
for
Yeah.
this one, when CLB dropped, like I'm not listening to it and feeling like anyone put effort into it. I feel like it's like I got some songs.
How many songs is on CLB?
4-300.
Yeah, you know what? As much as I like Future's verse on Way Too Sexy, he didn't say anything really triggering. Nothing was outrageous. I'm saying it was real.
It
He just
felt like a
rhymed.
joke, bro.
Did you
He
feel like
rhymed. He didn't,
the hook-
He
the
didn't
hook-
say what normally gets me. That I'm
you
saying.
know how Cisco came with the thong song and it all came from a joke.
Yeah.
Like I felt like
A lot of
that
songs like
song
that.
came
Yeah.
from a joke.
Oh, I'm not gonna hold you the best songs like that. A lot of songs
But
is
but
like
all right,
that.
Yeah.
but y'all know I'm too sexy for my shirt. Like
that's a song?
That's a
yeah,
right
yeah,
song.
Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool.
you got
flip.
you got to be of a certain age to remember when that
No,
was.
I remember the
record.
song, and that song was dope, and a thought was put in that song. Because this song is he's literally just in the room like I'm too sexy for this stool. Too sexy. For
I'm just sexy from
Television.
So Certified
Yeah,
Lover
yeah.
Boy. All right, so Kanye album Donda is 27 records, 27 tracks, right?
Yeah.
And Certified Lover Boy is 21. So these being without argument, these are the two biggest rap albums of the past of this year. Of this year. I mean, no, I didn't say best. I said biggest.
But biggest, yeah, I'll say biggest.
I mean, those are
Yeah,
the
yeah,
biggest.
top,
no
yeah,
doubt.
top, definitely top four.
No, those two albums are the biggest rap albums of this year, right? No, name another. What album is bigger? I mean, I didn't think we were gonna go this deep into it. I figured it was fucking.
Oh,
I figured it was obvious. These are the two
I
most
can't-
anticipated.
yeah,
That's the key word, yeah. Most
Agreeable.
anticipated, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, all right. So anyway,
I agree.
the reason why I mention that and specify that is because they're albums that have more than 20 songs on them, which over the past few years, 5, maybe 10 almost years,
giving us EPs.
it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're getting albums that were shorter.
Cause rap niggas is lazy.
4-song album.
So
Albums is now being created by niggas who's in the mixtape game, and the mixtape game became put put 8 songs on a track on a CD or on a.
I
on
think
one
that's because
project.
they're not buying them. Like
It's streaming.
It's streaming.
it's
That's
literally-
changed the game.
There's
To
no
the-
more room. Sorry to cut you off. Continue your thought.
No, we're just basically saying that you, regardless of how much you love your craft, it's a business. So at the end of the day, if I'm going to put out, first of all, like you said, we're not going to like every single song.
Right.
So it's more lucrative for me to hit you with one banger,
Yep.
let that shit ride out,
Yep.
hit you with another banger,
Yep.
let that shit ride out, and just keep on banging you in the head. Or then, like when Drake dropped the What's Next and all of that, 4 or 5 at a time and stuff like that. But it's just like I'm.
that was 3 records.
3 records.
And all
That's a
3 of
wave
them was
too.
1, 2, and 3.
No
That's a
doubt,
wave
you know
too.
what I mean?
That's a wave
So-
too. But
so
that's Drake. He got the
it's a
machine
strategy.
behind him.
Yeah, like what I was say, what I would about to
is the
say.
machine.
He is
yeah,
the
he is the
machine.
machine.
That's what I'm saying.
But
He got the machine.
the format of an album, and I made a post on this. I may have worded it incorrectly, but I got murdered. But no, the format of an album is dead now. Like there's no more. There's no room in the room of streaming where like you have playlist songs and you need as many of, since no one's buying the album, you need as many of these songs to be played often as possible. There's no more room for the album cut, like the party song attempt. There's no more of that. There's no more
skits.
There's no more skits. If there's an interlude, they're rapping or they're
Intro,
singing on it.
outros.
There's no
Donda chant.
there's no room, and that was like a great ode to an album. The fact that he took the chance to throw away a song, pretty much, because once
But we had 27 of them though. So
Side note,
he even had
West
a,
Side Gun intro.
yeah,
It's just a beat.
yeah. And then the next joint is the nigga just talking.
and even Donda had a skit in here, I do believe. There was a skit.
Nah, it was just a Donda chant. Everything
Well,
else
he
was
had the
song.
parts like when his mom was talking.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, Donda Speaks.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I think that was a track. Is that a track, Donda Speaks?
Yeah,
I
like
think
he-
there is. I think
yeah,
there is
it's-
one. You're right. My
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, like he did the original format and essentially threw away 2 songs. Those are 2 songs that will not chart. So it's like I appreciate that, but most people are just throwing shit at the wall. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna fill this album with what I think are singles, and hopefully niggas will pick them up. And
Nah, Donda Speaks is not a record. It was on a song.
It's on the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought there was a track called Donda Speaks, but I guess not.
but it's like niggas are like, it's the album. What makes an album is different now. Like it's not like there are no projects like that. And now it feels like everyone's dropping a mixtape. Hey, I got 43 songs I recorded. Fuck trying to break it down and pick the best 12.
Well, how do you
Throw
feel
all
about that?
43.
How do you feel about that?
Well, if I may, as a nigga in that space, this is why I consume music at the slow rate that I do. because I get to create. I'm still in the creative process, and I really look at the game like that. Like that's going away, and I work in a way where I consume music in a way where I get everything that the artist put into it, because I don't get off that album. And when I'm even creating, that shit helps. Like I'm already looking at shit from the perspective of a fan.
So, and that's valid, but so moving forward, Ovid, as if you were gearing up to release an album, how many songs would you put on it?
I'm probably go for 12 actual songs, and there's gonna be skits.
Okay,
Intro album.
but 12
Intro,
songs.
intro.
12. I mean,
12 actual records.
I'm more concerned about how many songs. How
Yeah,
many
12
tracks,
actual
whatever it
records,
is.
yeah.
But because, like I said, Donda, there's only the one intro, and it's 27. Now, some of the songs are part twos, but it's still 20 plus.
Yeah, that's a strong
And,
number.
and so is CLB.
You gotta blame Chris Brown.
I'd rather take.
That's valid.
If I had 20 songs, I'd rather break that up into 4 or 5 song projects.
Why?
To piggyback off what Roddy said, the game is so diluted. First off, I want, when I make a to-do list, what's the first thing I do? First thing I put on my to-do list, guess it.
Do something.
Wake up.
Check.
Do something.
Feel me? First thing on my to-do list, do something. Done. I wrote a to-do list. I like the feeling of completion. You got 30 songs on a motherfucking album. There's a strong chance I'm never gonna hear this whole album. There's a chance I'm never gonna see this whole movie and be able to connect. Damn, the nigga that died at the end of the movie, or at the beginning of Saw when the nigga woke up and the key fell in the hole.
That shit was
and
crazy.
Come back at the nigga. If you only watch the movie to 75% over and over because you listening or you watching it and then something interrupts you, never even going. So I really have the notion that I want you to get something, start it, and finish it.
You watch all the Saws?
All the songs.
I ain't watch all of them, man.
All of them.
newest
And
one
all the
was
Final
trash.
Destinations.
The
By the
newest
way,
song's trash.
the last Final Destination was ultimate trash.
I haven't
Super
watched.
trash.
How many of them is it? Do you
There's
know?
6 of them.
I don't think I watched all of them
Allegedly.
either. I like that. I like the.
Oh no, there's 5 of them.
So
They all trash.
all right. So
No,
so,
six one is the Final Destination.
The Final Destination, that shit was
so
trash.
reel it in a little bit though, because all right,
Yeah, well,
because it sounds like Roddy, and correct me if I'm wrong. You would prefer albums to be shorter than 20 songs?
Yes, I would prefer for you to edit your paper.
Okay.
Yes.
And Ivan feels the same way. Mike,
OD edited.
how do you feel
I'll give you a
about the long
concentrated.
album? Would you prefer a 20-song album or a 12-song album?
Honestly, in my opinion, the way I consume music, I'd rather hear 10-song albums.
Okay, so shorter album. You don't want you don't
I
want
would
20,
rather
you don't want 20
Thriller.
tracks.
When
Jamil,
you got
how
Thriller,
do you
yeah.
feel? How do you feel, Jamil?
Right.
I feel like the quality determines. I don't have like a set number. Because when you think about Life After Death, when Biggie dropped 2 CDs, so it's not like it's
24
the first
tracks.
Right, so it's not like it's the first time it's happened.
Nah.
But I felt like it was quality from beginning to end. Even though I wasn't crazy about every single song, I felt like you heard the time that was put into every single
most
song.
of them,
Most of the
yeah.
songs, you know what I mean? And it was a ton of classics
Well,
on there.
all right, so Biggie's first album, Ready to Die, came out in 93 or 94?
94.
Okay, so Life After Death definitely came out in 97. I know that. March of 97, actually. I'm just taking that into consideration because a lot of these artists, maybe not Drake and Kanye, but a lot of these artists put out an album every 2 years.
Like R&B niggas, like Usher. Usher drop an album every 7 years.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about shorter time period. Like rappers, a lot of rappers will put out an album either every year or every 2 years.
Drake
doubt.
was on that type time where he was putting the album out every year, every 2 years. Then he just fell.
He got
Started
bigger.
getting
He
money.
became a bigger artist.
You know what it is now? You know what I think it is? I don't know. But what I think it is because we're not physically buying albums, you have to get the most money. Because when I'm recording a song, I've already bought the beat. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I've already paid for the feature. I've already paid to record it. Editing my album I can't recoup any of this. I need to drop every last thing that I recorded, and hopefully it rings off. Hopefully I can make some money from it because everything is virtual. So if I drop a 43-song album and 1 million people listen to it, then that means 43 songs just went platinum.
Yeah, supposedly, there is a number.
I don't know
I
if
don't
these
know
niggas
it.
is doing that math. I think I said this before, and I'll say it now if I didn't. Me, I'm an underground artist, and I don't do that math.
What math?
The math of the numbers, because there's really no money in record sales.
Well, if you're signed to a label, I think there is a number, and I think it's like 14. It's either 12 or 14, something like that.
A minimum
that constitutes an album for your obligation.
Right.
Oh yeah,
right,
I'm
right,
talking
right,
about
right.
sales.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm talking about sales though. You're talking about the record. It's 10. 10.
Is it 10?
10 songs
Okay.
make an LP. Anything under than 10 songs.
Okay.
is an
No,
EP.
but if you have a long one, it counts as 2 because that was the whole reason.
Wow.
Good catch.
That was aggressive.
I know because Chris Brown, I do.
Yo, he threw his flag. He's proud right now. I was like, yes. Well, my job is on the line.
Yeah, no, because I do believe Chris Brown had said for his Indigo album, whatever it was, that it was a purpose for him dropping 43 songs because it counted as multiple albums.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard that before.
If it's a double
if you're
album.
if you're just trying to end the contract, like
Yeah.
you know
If
what,
it's a
I owe you
double
this many
album.
songs, I'm dropping this right now.
But Kanye's album and Drake's album are not considered double albums.
No,
They're not. Those are
Yeah, those are
syncs.
regular albums.
Because on streaming it'll say like disc 1 or side A and side B. Like they'll have it like Scorpion. Scorpion was a double album, and Scorpion, I think he was doing that because the labels changed. I think Scorpion was his last album on Cash Money, if I'm not mistaken. I think Scorpion was Cash Money / Republic, and Certified Lover Boy is OVO / Republic.
I think you won off because I do believe that if you're reading this, It's Too Late was his leaving album.
I don't think so. Only reason I say that is because I was looking. I didn't look at that album in mad long.
I don't
And
know if
was
that's
looking
an
at something
official
recently.
album. That's an official
It's a
album.
mixtape.
It's a mixtape.
Well, no, it was supposed to be a mixtape with drama, and then he put it out. But do they count that as one of his studio albums?
I would say
Like
that,
More Life. Do they count More Life? I don't think they
Right.
count More Life.
More Life. All of those kind of come off.
More Life was titled a playlist. I don't know.
What do you call that?
Yeah.
I mean, you title it. You gonna tell them what it is. What you call that shit? So Far Gone. That was classified a mixtape. Then they ultimately put it on Apple
Yeah,
Music.
Scorpion is Young Money, Cash Money Records.
I thought so too.
Young Money, Cash Money, right? And if I look at CLB, I don't think it say no Young Money or nothing like on that shit.
It says OVO.
I think so. Let me
That'd be
see.
a terrible debut album, bro.
Google.
Let me see. I'm looking on title. I'm just going down to the bottom where it said the album. Yeah, OVO under exclusive license to Republic, a division of UMG, which is Universal. So yeah. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he is no Cash Money money coming from CLB, which is interesting.
Sound like he needed that help.
That's
Sound like
big.
he-
That's
it
real
sounds like he
big.
needs that help though.
Wayne's still on the album too.
If this is the first album that people aren't wholly fucking with, maybe
Yo, he got
need-
He got 9 out of top 10, bro. Like, yo, and his streaming numbers. Scorpion set the record for streaming, and CLB was like, I don't know, 3 million streams below that. Like it was like 700. I could look it up, but it was like Scorpion might have had like 713 streams in the first week, and this one had 710.
But
Like,
it's also the anticipation of it. Like this was a highly anticipated album.
yeah. So you're
By
talking about
whom?
commercially versus critically. So you're saying critically, this one is not doing as well because people are saying they don't like it.
Yeah, but
Critically acclaimed.
we're all critics. We're all music critics.
It's critically acclaimed.
Critically acclaimed. It's some shit is dope.
Yeah, the
It's
niggas from
critically acclaimed.
Double XL.
I think you know what I'm saying. Like
Elliot Wilson.
like once niggas fuck with you, niggas fuck with you.
No
and
doubt.
if niggas fuck with you hard body enough, it's a wrap. There's nothing you can do to undo that spell. So long
I
as
would
you're
challenge
doing the
that.
same thing.
Yeah, that.
I'll challenge that. Cameron
But I
Pays.
do agree. Like you say, find your tribe. I
I'm
think that.
still here. I'm still a Cameron fan.
But the point is, you are. But you
Yeah.
no, you're all you don't count.
You
Okay.
have to be.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
You're from
but
New York.
like,
You have to be.
yeah, but like overall, like that. Cameron ran rap.
Yeah.
Crime Pays did wood.
Okay.
So it's
Cameron
like,
ran
but-
rap when?
We support it. I'll fuck with it.
No, when did he run rap?
Yeah, I don't
Please tell me when he ran rap.
Cameron, but Dipset.
The Dipset.
They didn't run rap.
Yeah, they didn't run.
I mean, they, you know, it was, they were
hot
very hot.
artists. It was
They were
hard.
very, very hot. But I would never give them run rap. Run rap is a short list.
Cam did run. He was vice
When?
president
When?
for like 2 hot days.
Yeah. Hov was still
come
running
home-
rap at that time.
Come home.
Yeah, Hov was still.
Nah.
Yeah.
So turn the boat
Now
around.
let's challenge this.
We gotta.
What
chop
came
him
out
in.
around the time that Come Home With Me came out?
What's that? Wait. Come Home With Me came out in what? 2002, 2003.
Super Slide All Stars remix.
Slip and slide.
2000,
Trick Daddy had this shit.
in 2003,
You know, man.
Get Rich or Die Trying came out.
Blueprint 2. Get Rich or Die Trying was 03. Yeah, I think Come Home With Me was 02, I think.
But I don't feel like it made that hard of a hit though. Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
it was major, but it wasn't running rap major.
Because that maybe
Was it 02? Was it 02?
It was 02.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like that diplomatic community, fucking Come Home With Me. Like there was nothing else that mattered during that time.
That's impossible.
I mean, Blueprint 2 was looked at as like a down album when it dropped.
I still don't rank it.
Nah, we talking
But
about
even still, just by those numbers, if in 2003, Get Rich or Die Trying dropped, and in 2002 that shit dropped, well, that means that in 2001 and 2002, 50 Cent was killing the mixtape game, and he was running New York.
Well, definitely 02.
Yeah.
Definitely 02. Yeah, I mean 01's Hove, you know, Blueprint.
All right, so here's the 2002 list.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, how did we
Eminem
get on
Show.
this?
Oh, Eminem Show. Huge album.
Yeah,
Huge album.
Wait a minute.
Eminem Show?
yeah.
Oh, Drake. Yeah, I think like the nigga Drake is gonna do his numbers for the rest of eternity. That's it. There are people who let me tell you something. There are grown men who subscribe to be LeBron sexual.
Yeah, bronsexuals.
Bron sexual.
what is Bron sexual?
That's a real thing.
Somebody called me that before, but I
means
ain't jacking. I'm
He's
like,
a super
nah.
fan of LeBron. That's a
that's
thing.
crazy.
People subscribe to it and accept it.
You know, you made a good point. I will agree with you on that. That there are two people.
Bron sexual.
There are two.
Yeah, why I gotta be sexual? I can't be a
Right,
fan.
yeah, right.
There are two rappers who will probably always
I guess that's my cue to go.
always drop a B or better, right?
A B or better?
Yeah,
And who's that?
I think it's Drake and Jay-Z.
What
Are
about
always gonna drop a B or better.
What about Lil Scrappy?
I think Lil Scrappy will give you a B right now.
But yeah, I can't think of any other rapper who like even their dud
It's
is a B.
tickled.
You feel me? Even their dud is a B. Because CB like Certified Lover Boy is not that great, but it's gonna do its numbers because of who fucking dropped it.
He said it. You said it
I said it.
with Drake, but they gonna come to it later. All y'all gonna. Drake is gonna hit all y'all drunk nights. And it's gonna be Drake love is the shit. Everybody gonna be on that Drake.
I will agree with you because when Views first dropped, I did not like Views. 4 years later,
Shit till later.
I'll be singing all of my friends are you.
But
I'll be kidding.
is it
Friends
that
that
you
I
like
have
it
in
more,
the
or they just wore you down, but with repetition though? You know what I'm saying? It's just
Word,
like,
word.
is it because it was good and I just got onto it, or is it because I heard it a million times and it's familiar now, so I'm in the moment and I'm rocking out? I feel like it's a difference.
I feel like back in the day that Wear You Down was a thing.
Huh?
That shit is
I
still.
don't think so now, bro. Like
What's that?
You been worn down?
I can't musically get into the baby no matter how often the radio plays it.
I'm on that boat. I'm there in that
He
boat.
pulled up playing that shit. Yo.
No, I don't even own a CD, bro.
Yo,
You don't fuck
a
with
CD. Yo,
So,
so
the baby nice.
He do spit.
Yo, he spit. He can
Yeah,
rap.
but-
He can
but-
That's one of those
definitely
niggas like,
rap. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
never want to
Yeah.
listen to him.
All right,
Never.
what about
I ain't got no
Moneybag
fucking
Yo? You ever
easy.
feel like listening to Moneybag Yo?
I haven't given him a chance. I've given the baby a chance.
Nigga, Moneybag Yo stupid.
Rich Paula Wall.
Stupid.
A lot of them
Moneybag-
fall into a
Nah,
category
I-
with me where I can listen to your singles or
listened
what
to
you put
Lil
out,
Rich
but when
Paula
I try to listen to the album,
backstory.
I can't do back-to-back songs of Money Back Yo.
A lot of niggas are
Word.
catchy.
Even
Moneybag
even
Yo is catchy.
Yeah.
Lil Baby. I like his personality. I like his
Nah, Lil
vibe,
Baby can spit,
and he can spit. Him and Dirk, but
I was about
I
to say,
couldn't
what about
listen
Dirk?
to they
What?
album back to back.
Yeah.
Like it was too much. It was just like
I like
I
Lil
can't.
Baby. I like Lil Baby more than I like Dirk.
I mean, all day, all day.
Nigga, Dirk
Dirk is more for
Dirk the
to me, he more
nicest.
for the females.
I agree with that.
Little
For the
Baby is
females.
The women. I don't say
Little
she.
Baby is fire.
So
Little Baby is
But
fire.
can you listen to a whole album?
Yeah,
back
my
to
turn.
back?
My turn is front to back.
I can't
Yeah,
do that.
nah.
I can't do that.
Lil
It's
Baby
too-
dumb nice.
Everything is so
I
it's so
like-
similar to me.
Little
Like-
Baby's album, My Turn, no skips. It's straight through.
yeah,
You know-
I fucks with it.
I could listen to these cats, or I could listen to who I listen to, cause I really listen to music for sound. Like everything else comes second. But if I like the sound of your voice, nigga, you could say water. You could say water, grapes. You don't even gotta rhyme.
When you say water,
Or water. You tune into Beethoven for the sounds.
How much
You have
does
no idea what the nigga was thinking, any words behind the sounds in the symphony. So like my ear is like that. Like I'm listening for sound. If I like the sound of your voice,
what about the person's vibe? How much do the person
your-
himself
your,
play into
your
it?
voice and your vibe will marry. If you have a voice and you're not providing a, marry is mesh. You got it. Yeah. If you got a voice, and you're using it right, you will create a vibe from that. If you got a voice that's not made to sing and you singing,
Macy Gray.
not even, because Max B and Future, these niggas can't sing. That's what I'm saying. These niggas can't sing, but they sing. But I don't know what they doing with their voice.
Yeah.
You have to have if you're gonna be a vibe rapper or a vibe artist, like you need to have multiple vibes. Like there's niggas who have one wave, and they just crash that wave into the wall all day long, and then it's
What
like,
is
yo,
going on here?
So
what's sexual about crashing a wave?
hold on,
into
hold
a
on.
wall?
And the pantomime.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
not
Brit,
good.
not
So yo,
connect.
I'm done.
yeah, you might
You know
might
what?
get
No.
got.
You know
Yo,
what?
Wait till you see it on camera.
Full blown play.
hey.
Yo,
Whoa.
so every week on the Watch This podcast, we do honor a nigga.
Nah, we don't got no more.
Honor-
And what type of nigga do we honor?
Oh, we did do 2 topics, I guess.
An honorable nigga.
An honorable nigga. So this week we're gonna honor.
Mikey McFly and his new song.
we could.
Clap.
Now out on SoundCloud.
You got a song, bro?
Bro.
My fault.
Can you perform it? Can you perform it now, bro?
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
Yo,
what you got it on title?
I heard you would take him and his man off the map.
Wait a
Right
second.
off the map.
Wait. What?
Yeah,
Huh?
Listen to it tonight.
take him off the map,
I'm
nigga.
about to check it out right now.
Yo,
It's
so,
on
yo, so,
Apple
yo,
Music?
so hold on. So
We didn't place no ads. You just played
the shit out
I know. Well, my nigga, the time is the time. So look, so this week we are honoring not just a nigga, but we're honoring a group of niggas.
Wu-Tang Clan. Ain't nothing to fuck with.
They're not.
Bus drivers from Newark City.
So this week
The
we are going
Outsiders?
to.
The
This
Outsiders?
week we are going to honor none other than DJ Paul, Juicy J,
And the Flip Mode Squad.
Gangsta Boo, Crunchy Black,
Project Pat.
Yeah.
3-6 Mafia. Look,
Sizzle.
She said 3-6 Mafia.
Tear the club up.
shout out Juicy J, man, still out here getting it.
The Satanic Mafia.
Yo, yo. I mean, it's crazy though. When I thought about choosing them to honor, like, I was really just thinking back to like being, when they first had their run, and I'm like, damn, there was a time where if you weren't from New York and we here in the tri-state knew about your music, you had to be popping. Like you
Too short.
you had
3-6.
yeah. There's
UGK.
it was only a handful of them.
Scarface.
Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
me? So like to be from somewhere else, because all we listened to up here was New York rap.
No doubt.
That's all we listened to. Like now it's different, the internet, everything. But back then, if you wasn't from New York or the surrounding areas, or Jersey, you feel me?
Only
Like,
niggas rapping from Atlanta was Outkast back then.
Yo.
Now everybody from
Nah,
Atlanta.
but Outkast they fall into that same category. Like they was popping, so we knew about them. So 3-6 Mafia, like I just remember like, being a young nigga, like going to the little, like, you know what I'm saying, my first couple of little clubs and shit,
Ace Record Store.
and they like the Tear the Club Up would come on and shit, and like we will
chicken,
go up.
Chicken head.
Boy, please, whatever. Yeah.
Breath like some thunder. Go ahead, girl. I don't want your phone number.
Yeah.
All right, so am I gonna be the only person? Do any of you own a 3-6 album?
Nope.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Roddy.
Apple Music.
Talk your shit.
No. It's very much a Roddy compliment. I don't own the albums, but I know them. That's big.
He was in a movie with them niggas?
No, not no like
He was a Hustle and Flow.
They was in the Roxanne
But that's-
Shante biopic?
He was a hooker in Hustle and Flow.
Nah, Roddy definitely was in Hustle and Flow.
But yeah, no, that was a big thing. Like back in the days where everyone bought albums and like you pretty much knew, I can talk about at least like in Trenton, like it was either the radio.
That shirt's fire.
It's either like the radio or like your man's had an album and you borrowed it or they burnt the tape for you, whatever. They dubbed the tape for you, whatever. I don't know anybody that has a 3-6 album, but everyone knows their songs.
Them niggas want an Oscar.
Yeah, for Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, everyone knows their songs. We just sang a song. You don't know what album that's from.
What?
You don't even know what year it came out.
Chicken Head?
Yeah, you just know the song.
That came out like.
Yeah, but the fact, those songs made it
Timeless.
here.
It's timeless, and they're timeless. Like that's like.
And they were producing this shit, like DJ Paul's producing. Like, I love that whole in-house vibe where like the producer was there and the rappers, and they just made the record. Like, they didn't have to like go outside and find these super producers to
How
do
you
this
saw
shit.
Hustle and Flow, that's how they really was doing it.
Straight up, like in the crib.
And they remained relevant, or at least members of them remained relevant for like a good 20 years. Like Juicy J had a long ass run.
He's still out.
Yeah. And Drake just had Project Pat. Drake
He's
just had
still
Project
putting
Pat on
verses
the
out.
album.
Even though Khalifa, I mean, I think Wiz Khalifa writing most of the Juicy J lyrics. That's my opinion. If you listen to him, and when I noticed them doing
But
a lot
how deep are Wiz Khalifa album?
But
How
we-
deep are Wiz Khalifa's lyrics?
but how deep does Juicy J get? You feel me? Like he don't never get like, you know what I mean? Like if you listen to them on the same, because they had a little moment where they was doing a lot of stuff together. Yeah. And if you listen to the two, it's like, just like as an MC, I hear like I knew Jay-Z wrote
Still Dre.
Still Dre. I knew that. As soon as I heard
How
that,
did I know he was going to say that
You
record?
know what I mean?
Because I
Like-
knew it too.
soon as I heard it, so still to this day, certain things that I hear, I'm like, okay, such and such wrote that. Wiz Khalifa is writing Juicy J stuff. So then I also think, okay, now as an artist, is there a point where you have to accept that, okay, I'm not popping like I was. Do I take the Young Boy's lyrics or do I try to ride it out?
Nah, you got to ride the wave.
Yeah, I'm saying, because Juicy J was he signed to Taylor Gang? Or he was down with Taylor Gang?
Yeah.
It's not a label. It's just a.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a label.
Nah, Taylor Gang.
I'm prepared to.
There's no Taylor Gang music.
I'm certain there is.
Let me see. Does Wiz put
Taylor
this shit out
Gang
under
is
Taylor Gang?
Gang is a
Social
high school
media.
group.
Sosa Miller part of Taylor Gang.
It's a high school
he?
He
group.
signed to TSF.
I just want to see if it says Taylor Gang.
I'm guessing Taylor Gang is like
Atlantic. His last album, Wiz, was just Atlanta.
is like a
Oh, wow.
Purple
It don't
City
say
Bird
Taylor
Gang.
nothing.
Son of a bitch.
Taylor Gang is a clique.
Yeah, Atlantic. I ain't know Wiz was on Atlantic.
Just like
Atlanta be getting money.
Atlantic is the most
They had Diplomat Records though.
the most forward label in existence.
Y'all know Meek about to drop
Drop what?
an album. He
I thought
just
he had a baby or something.
not. This is a hip hop podcast, but nah, this
He's a
nigga.
hip hop person. Hip hop people don't have babies.
I was just saying, I wouldn't say drop anyway.
He might be the next. Meek
So
rapper.
nah, Meek just released a album cover, and he's like, it's giving me.
Oh
NFT
shit, yeah,
vibes.
yeah. It's like a Picasso cover.
Yeah, and he says 10-1.
Oh, Beans told you this when he
Is that the cover to Big Pimpin'?
Nah,
Is that the Big
I
Pimpin'
genuinely
video?
feel.
I know, right? Yeah.
Question: is this Meek album on MMG?
No,
I don't know. I
Nope.
don't think so.
he not. I don't think he signed MMG no more. I think it's. He's
I think this album's
Atlantic. He's on Atlantic.
Atlantic.
so. This album is gonna make or break him. Either we
Ain't
gonna
no, ain't no.
Yeah,
breaking.
Meek's definitely on the clock.
yeah, especially when he had the best beat picker on earth behind
Rick
him.
Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we gonna see what a Meek. I hope this shit don't sound like Flamers.
Flamers is hot. I mean, like literally and figuratively.
I don't want to hear a whole bunch of Jalil Beats, holla. I don't want to hear that shit. Like,
I feel you on that.
It's not Jungle Beats.
Jungle Beats.
It's not jungle.
Shout out Jalil Beats.
Yeah.
I don't think Meek is on the clock. I think he's got to the point where he can kind of, and it's funny, when I think of Meek, I think of Wale. Same thing with him. I think like Wale, just like it's kind of weird, but it's just like he pops in and pops out. But I think he's got enough of a cool following that he can do that. You know what I mean? And still
Wale is a niche artist because no one's expecting
that's the
anything
word.
great from
I
him.
would never want to be that nigga.
Yeah.
Don't call me niche.
Yeah, he's
Nah, that's the waviest space to be in.
Yeah,
It's like you
nah,
famous,
that's-
so you could get.
yeah,
you could get
it's a dope
150K,
place to be.
But then at the same time,
There's
you
no-
low key, so you could still go to the mall.
No doubt.
Like ain't nobody rushing.
Yeah,
you.
Wale has no-
Nobody's
100%.
fainting when they see Chris Brown.
A Wale
Ain't nobody gonna
album.
faint when they see
A Wale album has no expectation.
Wale walking here right now. Yo, this Wale
Oh
nigga.
shit, what's good?
No doubt, right?
A Wale album has no
So right there, my
expectation,
nigga?
right?
Yeah.
If you heard a Wale album and it was trash, you'd be like,
No
next
doubt.
time.
No doubt.
Next time. Oh, he missed this one.
Expectations are low.
Yeah. It's
Yo,
like you
I
don't.
mean, expectations are a motherfucker.
Yeah. There's a.
In general.
I was saying as an artist, I like that medium. I don't have to be that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So-
if
so-
I'm making 200,000, 300,000, 400,000.
You know what I mean?
I'm good.
That lane. That lane.
I'm making 150.
Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Drake got
No
9
doubt.
songs.
No doubt.
Drake has
No
9.
doubt.
Drake has 9 songs on the Billboard for this album.
Yeah.
And because-
Big Five make like 350 a year.
And
so,
because
like,
anticipation's
you know,
so high,
you know, like niggas.
we are calling this
Walking
album
around
trash.
Franklin Mills.
I don't want to be in that.
Right.
That's
right.
that's a
trying to
scary
get alone?
place to be.
I call it the LeBron effect.
Yeah, you have to hit a home run every time. Like,
Right.
who wants that?
That to the
like
point that-
Kendrick's about to drop. If this album isn't fucking a Nobel Prize winning album,
That Nobel
we're
Prize.
gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? You fell
Yeah.
off.
Kendrick.
We want a Pulitzer.
Kendrick did get a Nobel Prize. Yeah,
And
for
a
damn,
Pulitzer.
right?
Yeah.
For damn,
Yeah.
right?
How do you get a
No, not a Nobel Prize.
Pulitzer. You got a Pulitzer.
Oh, Pulitzer. My bad,
Come
my
on,
bad.
we don't- this nigga ain't discover uranium or some shit.
He saved the world with his music.
Nah,
Yeah, not Nobel, Pulitzer.
yeah, Pulitzer.
For writing.
yeah, but
That's
example.
crazy, though.
But if it's
You
but if,
set
but
him
if-
up, Roddy.
Yeah,
'cause you
Yeah,
said
nigga say he don't win a Nobel Prize for
But
this
the point
album.
is, yeah, if Kendrick,
Humanitarian of the Year award.
if Kendrick doesn't receive super crazy accolades for this
Purple
album,
Heart.
everyone's gonna say, "Yo, you fell off, bro." I don't know that's not a safe space to be in,
But you know,
where
but
everyone's expecting perfection.
it depends
from you,
on the
bro.
person. LeBron said you gotta learn to be comfortable in being uncomfortable. If you are truly that great, you have to learn to live in that space where nothing is certain and be cool with
Yeah,
that.
like LeBron ain't make the playoffs, and niggas say, "Oh, he's got to retire. He's done." Like,
Bro,
I mean, those are the LeBron anti-sexuals.
Yeah,
Anti-sexuals.
yeah.
Yeah, those ain't even real critics. Those are just LeBron
So
anti-sexuals.
also every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist. We have a guest this week. So we have a playlist on Tidal. It's called the Watch This playlist. So if there is a song that is available on streaming or Tidal, it could be based off of how you feel. It could be
Ninja Santos,
if you got a
Lupita
song
song.
on Tidal or if you, whatever song. It could be anything.
Pour me up, friend.
But I'm gonna give you the floor to pick a record. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, make sure it's on there, and I'm gonna add it to the playlist right now.
Oh man.
It could be what you're listening to.
Yeah,
whatever.
right now I'm listening to a lot of Afro pop. I don't know if we can go that route.
It don't matter, whatever it is.
Okay, but WizKid got a song. I need to see my phone, but I think it's called Ginger. If we can do, you
Alright.
put some WizKid Ginger on there.
There it is, featuring Burna Boy.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we put in the WizKid Ginger
Afro
featuring Burna Boy onto the Watch This playlist. You could download the Watch This playlist on Tidal to follow us, to check it out. I'm adding it right now.
Yo, it was
before
my
I forget.
birthday last weekend.
It-
Fuck that.
It was
Word?
your birthday.
Happy belated,
birthday.
beloved.
I appreciate that.
Yo, and this episode and all episodes of the Watch This podcast are brought to you by Place Ad Here. Because when you place your ad here, you get paid and we get paid. Everybody eats, B.
Private yacht.
Everybody eats.
Yeah, so
Clap on SoundCloud now.
yo, clap on SoundCloud.
Hey,
man.
yo.
Shout out to my man Jamil Cobb for pulling up, man.
Yo,
Word,
man.
Great-
So how
great-
much are
Thank
your
you, thank
artwork
you.
selling for?
Right now, those will cost you 5 stacks.
Do you
Starting
do
bid at
do you do
5.
custom work?
I do not.
No commissions?
Now, if you would like one of those pieces, we can negotiate. But as far as you come in and
So
telling me,
I can't bring you a baby shoe and say, hey.
well, the problem that incurs is if you have your own vision, you should probably make it. Because when you give it to me, I'm gonna make my vision. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I'm not really.
I mean, that still could sell.
Right. Well, you would say, look, you know,
He's just talking about bringing you the material. He says, if I come through and bring you
and
my
bring
shoe,
me a baby shoe and say, do you? I got you. But if you just like, I need this and I need three bolts on the side, I
I'll
can't,
make it
you know
like
what
a
I mean?
tiger.
Because that's what I run into a lot.
Toy, like a toy gun.
No
Right,
modification.
right.
Like a toy gun. Gold member. Oh shit.
It's copper member.
Gold. Oh.
Bronze member, I guess.
Yeah, but like, you know,
Yeah.
and I lost my genitalia
Are
in a
the
smelting
threes
accident.
and multiple
Unfortunate
threes, or
schmucking.
is it one pair of threes?
All right.
It's
Three
one
threes.
pair. It's one pair of threes.
Yo, give
Who's trying to leave?
yo, say.
Three.
I'm not trying to leave, but I mean, this shit is. You know what I mean, what's that? Yo, y'all, give y'all shout outs. Got anything y'all want to say before I hit the button?
Private Yachts, a sponsor, baby.
SoundCloud, clap.
Shout out to North Philly.
What's your name?
Wash this.